What's going on, guys? Hope y'all doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Just got done eating some pizza. It was super good. Cheese crust. But now we're going to go get some new tires. So let's go.
A few moments later.
All right, so that turned south very, very quickly. Literally, my dad just was coming to pick me up while my car was getting tires put on it. And literally, my dad calls me and goes, "Why am I come picking you up for?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" Because I'm sitting here at the tire place. "No, you ain't. You just passed me going like 80 mile an hour." "No, I'm not." I walk outside, I look in the bay, my car's in the bay. I'm like, "My car's in the bay." He goes, "No, your car wasn't just in the bay, because I just got there and I looked in the window and no car was in there and your car wasn't parked out front. So I thought you left." And I said, "No, I didn't leave." I said, "The heck are you talking about?" So I look on my app. I have this thing plugged in my car. I'll show you guys. All right, so you see that little green light? This is up under my dash. That's what I'm talking about, that little green light right there. Well, that is plugged into my OBD2 sensor. I think that's what it's called, to be exact. Don't quote me, but it's plugged up under my dash into that, right? It tracks where my car is. It tracks my highest speed for the day. It tracks every time the car gets shut off and started back up. It tracks basically everything that my car does, from braking hard to travel to everything. If I'm on my phone, if my phone is linked to my car, it knows that my phone's linked to my car. It's that intense. It knows when I need to change my oil, so on and so on. You get the point. So I checked the app. I'm telling my dad, I'm like, "No, I'm still here. I need picked up." He goes, "Well, you weren't just there. Your car was just driving like an idiot down the road." I look at the app. The maximum speed that they went was 80 mile an hour. They literally had my car at 80 mile an hour. The roads are not even that, like, the roads need to be plowed. Like, all the roads and stuff like that are not clear right now. They're not clean. And so for them to go down the road at 80 mile an hour in a road that's 55 is, one, uncalled for, and two, why the hell are they driving my car at 80 mile an hour, and why the hell are they driving it down the road like an idiot when all I need is tires and an oil change? When I say I want tires and an oil change, doesn't mean go drive my car down the road at 80 miles an hour. That makes zero sense to me. But long story short, guys, I'm going to call corporate on them. I'm going to figure out what the heck's going on. They gave me 2 free oil change passes, which I'm like, okay, well, why do I even want to come back to this place after I just had the experience that I just did? This is crazy. Literally unreal. Like, I have like the thing, like I said, plugged into my car that tells me when my seatbelt's on. Like, legit, it tells me where I'm at, when my seatbelt's put on, when my seatbelt's taken off. It tells me how fast I'm going at all times, and it, oh my gosh. So literally, people, I'm not even gonna say the people's place's name because they don't deserve it. They literally don't deserve it. But if you guys are from Iberia, Ohio, you guys know the place I'm talking about. Definitely, you know what? If you just Google tire shops in Iberia, Ohio, there'll be one that pops up, and you guys can just don't go there. Don't go there. Literally, do not go there. It's crazy what they've done to my car. Unreal. Like, I didn't even want to film today, and then this is what happens. So it's just like, I'm glad I kind of did film today. Said I was going to get tires. I started off my day great, you know? Oh my goodness, this shit happens. So I'm back home. I still need tires. I'm gonna go in here and see what's going on, but this is crazy, guys. This is legit crazy. I'm gonna call corporate, figure out everything, and I'll keep you guys up to date what the heck's going on. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so it's been a little bit of time since everything has happened and gone through everything. Kind of let me recap what happened. So basically, I called home. I called corporate, like the corporate office, one of the headquarters. I didn't know if it was actually the corporate one. I just called the first one I seen on the page, and literally was like, "Yeah, this one." So I called it. I talked to the guy. I said, "Hey, I need to talk to somebody about, like, I need your guys' corporate number, or the main person's number." And the guy said, this is it. And I said, "Okay." Well, I was at this location, told him the whole story that I told you guys, and they were like, "Oh, that's unacceptable. That's not right." And I said, "Yeah, I know, and I have proof of everything, show it to you guys. I can show everything, blah, 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 so on and so on, and no problems." And the guy said, okay, let me get a hold of them, figure out the story. If they don't take care of it, I will call my boss personally, which is the owner of the company." So I said, "Thank you very much." Probably 20 minutes later, the guy from the manager at that store that I was just at calls me and says, "Hey, is this Blake?" And I said, "Yes, it is. What's up?" And he said, "Hey, just want to let you know, I've been getting quite a few phone calls in the last little bit, just trying to figure out what's going on." So I told him the story, and because he was leaving while I was like basically there at the counter and everything. So yeah, hold on, let me sit you guys down. My arm's hurting. All right, so anyways, this is better. I got like movement in my hands, and I'm not like holding the freaking camera out like this or whatever. But anyways, so yeah, so he calls me, right? And he says, the manager of the store that I was just at, he calls me and says, "This is unacceptable, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know the whole story, this and that." And I told him again, told him the whole story, everything that I had going on, so on and so on. But yeah, I gotta sneeze. Bless you, bless you. I'm just trying to tell the story of what happened today, and I keep on sneezing. I feel like I'm gonna cough. Oh my goodness. So, anyways, he comes back. He goes, "Let me call you in about 20 minutes or so, half an hour. I'm gonna look. I got my computer right here. I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna get this stuff figured out for you, because this is not right. This is not what we have out of our shop. We do not have any kind of stuff like this. And when I come to my shop tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure I take care of all this situation, and I'm gonna dig down into it." And I said, "Well, I have proof on my phone that shows me how fast, the miles, how far you drove it, the average mile per hour, gallon, everything, so and so and so and so, on and on and on." And yeah, I'll post that like right here. So there it is. That's what it looks like. But anyways, so he comes back, calls me back about half an hour later, right? He says, "Hey, let me let you know that I'm gonna give you a free oil change if you come back, and we're gonna give you about like $150 off the tires that you wanted." I said, "You know, it's not like I don't really want to come back there, but I don't really also want to not take the deal of saving $150. So I told him, I said, "The only way I'll come back is if you either, one, personally drive the car yourself, or two, I personally am going to go with somebody that's in the car or that drives the car anyways." And I'm still thinking about it, where I might actually, even if he drives it, I still might go for a ride in the car, because I don't want to trust the people driving my car around. Even the owner, you know, he might be cool and stuff like that, but I don't know from him. I don't know him anywhere else. So I'll probably ride with the car with him anyways, just to feel more comfortable that my car is going to be safe, right? And then they gave me 2 free oil passes, and I said, "Well, what do I do with these?" He goes, "Well, you can use them or give them to family and friends." I said, "I don't think any of my family or friends are gonna be coming to this place." So tomorrow I'm gonna talk to him about seeing if there's a way that I can like get that worked out to where I can use them in previous months. So, because they have expiration dates on them. So I'm gonna see if there's any way I can use the next 2 to get like my next 2 oil changes for free, which is like 10,000 miles down the road, or, you know, 5,000 miles, 10,000 miles, whatever down the road, you know, when I need an oil change. So we're gonna see if we can get that figured out and all that stuff, which I'm pretty sure he'll probably do, which that would be cool. But yeah, so I'm going there noon tomorrow. The story is going to basically roll over. We're gonna see what happens. So I was gonna end today's video and then start tomorrow's video, but you know what we're gonna do? We're just going to cut it here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with the continuation of the story. So I say tomorrow, but really it's gonna be like a second for you guys. I'm gonna have like a little credit probably, and it'll say like the next day or something like that. But really, yeah, it's just, I'll see you guys. Technically, you guys will see me tomorrow anyway, but you understand. See ya. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. This is literally, it was like a bloop to you guys, but to me it was a whole another day. It's 11:52 right now. I got an appointment over here at this place at 12 o'clock. Going over there to see what is going on. Hopefully everything is good. And we're gonna take my car that I'm in right now over to there. My mom's following me. She's going to pick me up. We're gonna go to town and stuff like that. So if you guys know, or as you guys know, I got that thing in my car that tells me what's going on. But when I get there, I'm gonna make it clear that the owner is the only one, or the manager is the only one that's gonna be able to drive my car. Personally, is the only one gonna drive my car, because that's what's gonna happen. I thought about buying a dash cam, even put the dash cam in the car just so they could be like, so I knew who was driving my car, which I think that was a little extreme though. But I'm gonna make sure I track everything, when I get there, I'm gonna tell them there's no reason for them to drive my car but into the bay and then out of the bay. Besides that, not to even do anything or drive my car any more than that. So I'm gonna be able to check that on the app, which is good that I showed you guys yesterday's video. But making my way over there now, and then I will get back to you guys here after I drop the car off. All right, guys, so dropped my car off. Mom came to the rescue, came and got me. We went and got some water, which you can see back there, and those little tiny jugs right there. Well, they're not really that little, but they're jugs back there. Now we're gonna go wash the car, go to the store, and just do a little bit of running around while they are doing my car. I've been watching the app, and I got it all set, all the notifications set to where when my car drives, it tells me. So I know when they're leaving, when they're starting my car up, and everything like that. So I watched it. I seen them pull it from the parking lot it was at around over to the bay. That's the only spot they've been driving it. So far so good. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and nobody gets a wild hair up their butt and thinks they need to drive it like an idiot. So yeah, but until then we're gonna go back and get some errands ran, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit. We just got my car back. Everything is good. You know, they wanted to make sure they made it right and everything like that. The 2 oil things that I talked about, they said, hey, they have expiration dates on it. What do I do about that? Because I'm the only one gonna probably use them. Nobody else really wants to come here. Like, honestly, like nobody in my family, and a lot of people, and he goes, yeah, I seen online about the reviews and stuff like that. Is there anything how we can fix that? And I said, well, honestly, I'm gonna leave it up for the most part. But I can put on there again, I can put like an update. Hey, just want to update, blah, blah, blah. It, you know, they did make it right, but, and they did give me a discount off on everything like that, but definitely be aware and be like, you know, I'm going to definitely tell him that. He goes, I understand that. And stuff like that. He goes, the reviews are a big thing to us and stuff like that. I said, I understand that, but, I just got a notification that said my car is going over 40 mile an hour. That's funny. But yeah, I have it set to anything that's over 40, it'll notify me and tell me, hey, your car's going over 40 mile an hour. Because really, if for a valet or that's as low as I can set it technically, was 40, which I mean 40 is pretty good, because I mean if you're in the 25 and you're going 40, like, well, that's pretty stupid. But most roads around where I'm at is 35 or whatever, and there's no reason for people to go over 40 if they're test driving your cars and stuff like that, unless it's you know, it's one of those things where they need to make sure that it's not going to rattle and stuff like that, but around 40, 50 mile an hour, you can figure that out. So it's set at 40 mile an hour, so it just notified me. But all in all though, so I told him, I said, yeah, you know, I can straighten that out with you guys there. I can go on and I can put something on there where I'm like, hey, like I just said, update, blah, blah, blah. Just want to let you know that this and that happened, but they did make it right. You know, they did give me a discount. They did hooked it up. You know, I don't know if they fired the tech or not, so it's not really my business there. I mean, if I guarantee you probably either got rid of or fired, one of the two. But all in all though, I just want to make sure that my car got taken care of right, because I look at it this way: if I did not have that in my car, however many people in the world don't have those in their car, it is like, okay, well, imagine you, like you, the people right now that I'm talking to, imagine you guys not having that in your car, and they run the crap out of your car. Maybe they're running at 80, 90 mile an hour like that, just running the crap out of it. Well, for me to have something like this, the times have changed. You know, we have stuff like this in our cars now. Technology tells us what's going on with our cars, and it's just what it is. You know, it's one of those things. So I'm just happy I got my car fixed. My tires are on. Yeah, got new tires, got the oil changed, got 2 free oil changes, plus the oil change I got today for free. So all in all, I'm happy. I'm happy with how they resolved it. They gave me a discount, but I'm still not happy with the situation of them driving my car like they did. And he said, the tech said something about like, oh, maybe the tires spun or something like that. It's not the fact that the tires spun. I mean, it's he drove it for like literally up the street and back, and it went 80 mile an hour. You know what I mean? So it's icy out and stuff like that. And then today's tech drove it and it was registered at 45. So it's like, you know, it doesn't make any sense to me. But all in all though, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Hope you guys had a great day. Keep on keeping on. Don't let me bring you down. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.